So what the fuck was the only thing Joker ever cared about? In his early crime days, he breaks into a zoo where he finds a baby silverback gorilla. He gets rid of the mother and takes the child for himself. He took care of him, fed him well, and named him Jack. Jack turned out to be very good at math and science. Joker therefore used him to build a device without telling him what it was going to be used for. And when Jack later found out that the device was going to be killing thousands of people, he felt extremely guilty, so when him and Joker were thrown out of a plane, he intentionally didn't pop his wings, leaving the Joker alone. So what the fuck was the hardest thing Deadpool ever had to do? In order to save his daughter Ellie and get a cure for her, he made a deal with Cable in which he had to carry out a list of hits for him. No questions asked. And the last name on this list was just a normal civilian. He showed up in her room in the middle of the night and introduced himself, telling her that he owes her an apology. He explained to her what was going to happen and told her about his daughter. She begins to bawl her eyes out, asking if there's anything they can do to save the both of them. He tells her that there isn't, and that he's sorry. Tears streaming down her face, she asks if it'll hurt. He tells her no, I already did it. So who the fuck is the other Miles? He spent most of his life in and out of jail. But once he met Kingpin, he proved his loyalty by saving him from getting stabbed. And because of that, he only served 2 weeks of his 20-year sentence. Wilson then hired Miles to be his right-hand man. But Miles eventually met and dated a woman named Barbara. But later on, she mysteriously gets killed. Kingpin therefore offers Miles to go with him to another dimension where Barbara and Vanessa are alive. But knowing that Kingpin was behind Barbara's death, Miles decided to go alone and set up explosives behind him so that Kingpin couldn't follow, and ended up finding himself another Barbara.